Hey everyone, hope you all had a fantastic week and an even better weekend with your family and your loved ones. We're going to go over EU, GU and AU, have a look at what the pairs have done for the week to come and the important levels coming up in the week coming. Now, we've had pretty much sideways movement overall, but let's dive into it. The start of our week candle was this red one here. It's a little bit like a pin bar, but the body was quite big. So we've stuck within this range here all week. Sideways movement, most of it. It's been a little bit harder to trade for most people, and really bad for others. But all in all, it's moved sideways. So this kind of market is actually quite hard to trade in comparison to like this fluent movement here. This stuff is really hard to trade. Now if we look back in history, this sideways movement, we saw a little bit here, but the range was quite small. Let's see if we can find a couple of days that are like this. So a couple of weeks of dayward sideways movement. This section here is a bit like what we're going through, but less volume. As you can see, it doesn't actually happen very often, but when it does happen, you've got to be prepared for it. So I hope you all fared out pretty well at the end. So remember, if you can't pick a trade, don't trade, okay? Sit on the sidelines. Our overall movement for the week was 326 pips. In comparison to other weeks, they're about the same, but overall, just up and down. Key levels to watch out for is breaking this zone, so 144.50 and the 141, but more cautiously around the 145 mark and 146 mark, just this zone of interest up here, and below it the 14000 mark here. So just to keep in mind for EU, we are still stepping down. Okay, so right at this present second we have something like this, like a triangle. So we anticipate either a breakout or a break below. So keep an eye on that. Mark those on your charts and just watch it closely. It's hard to call a direction for the week as it's basically sideways. Moving on to GU, our first candle for the week was this one here. We have, for the first couple of days, we did push down. An overall total movement of 350 pips on the downward mark. We started to push up, but we did break and close below this 16250 zone. So I expect price will push down further this week. Yet again, let's have a look at this. We are starting to step down. Okay. So we are starting to step down slowly. So anticipate us to come back down to this bottom part of the channel. So watch out for that. Zones to look out for are this 16000 mark and 15950 zone. Just a 50 pip zone just here. And the one below that is 15750 area. So keep an eye on both of those two. We'll wait, if for a long move, we'll wait for something above this zone, 165, for a confirmation that price is pushing higher. That will mean the trend line is broken, as well as a support and resistance zone. AU took a hammering this week, following on from last week. Our Monday opened up, and the Monday and Tuesday brought in a 535 pip drop. The last couple of days have just been sideways. Keep an eye on this zone here that has broken through. We have seen one rejection so far, quite a strong one in fact, and price is starting to try to push above it. So keep an eye on this area. Below that, I don't think these zones will cause too much issues, but do just pay attention with it. If price is moving sideways, there'll be a fair few buyers around there. Just zooming out to give a better picture. These ledges are from when price did break above the 1 and held, the $1 parity mark. $1 parity is just here, but this is where, see how price held above it. So keep an eye on this whole area when if price does move down. All in all, price is sitting on a trend line as well, a daily trend line. So this area will be a fair bit of consolidation just here. Alright, that's it from me. Remember to always watch the news, see what's going on, and play your odds and invest wisely. See ya.